Hi guys, how we doing? It's nice to be back. It's been a very, very long time for me to video. Please excuse this mess. I try and repair broken electronics, just another hobby side thing, and that's why this is in such a mess. Um, it's been out well over a year for I put up a video. The reason for that was last year, last August, no, May and May and October, I had heart operations, which made me think I ain't doing gardening this year. But last gardening season, I wasn't feeling too good because of my problems, which is the reason I didn't do any gardening, didn't grow anything, um, and I didn't even my daughter. I didn't even cut my grass. My daughter cut my grass for me. Anyway, I've had two operations since. I'm feeling a wee bit better, not much, a wee bit. So I just thought I'd get back into it today. This year, not today. Anyway, I made this in my cupboard. There's nothing in it apart from a couple of leggy seedlings. There's a heater there for when I need it, but it sits at 22. I don't know if you can see that. It sits at 22 without the heater, and there's a wee fan up there, and I bought some new grow lights. So this is where I've been starting my seeds. Sorry about that. And if you come outside, there's a couple of questions I want to ask you. If you come in here, I've started these herbs. That's basil, rosemary, oregano, thyme, garlic chive, dill, and parsley. Now, the question is, do I have to prick these out and grow them on individually? Or can I just plant them in that clump? I mean, if I go to Tesco's and I buy, say, thyme, you get it and it comes in a clump and you just strip off the leaves. So can I do that the same? Did I just do that with these? Did I just put them in as they are? Or do I need to separate them? These are just lettuces. Lettuces that I've started growing. In the plastic cups I've got, there's chard and spinach in these. This is a dwarf bean, that's a dwarf bean, and that's a dwarf bean. Now, when you have heart problems and you have heart operations, for some unknown reason, you get type 2 diabetes, which is I've now got. So, which I've now got. So there's certain foods that you prefer not to eat, but one of the best foods that you can eat are, I can't remember the name of them. Anyway, in here I've got cauliflower and broccoli, cauliflower, broccoli and cabbage. There's my garlic that I planted last year, and over there I've got cauliflower and broccoli. And in these wee buckets I've got cauliflower and broccoli, because seemingly that's the best sort of food you can eat when you're diabetic. And in there I've got cavolo or whatever it's called, kale. And that's another, I think that's a cauliflower. And these scarecrows that the wife bought last year are doing a great job of keeping the pigeons off. But I've had to net them because I was in my bed one night and I've got security cameras. See on there? I was in my bed and I got a notification and I looked at it and there was this big cat come along and done it business in that bed there. So I've put net over them to stop the cats from getting in, and obviously the pigeons. In here I've got certain tomatoes. I've got tomatoes. These are my outdoor tomatoes, the Crimson Crush. This is Shirley, which I've never grown before, but I see I've got a trust there, which is I'm quite excited about. I need to get the side shoots off. And as I said, these are These ones are Crimson Crush. They'll be going out in the next couple of weeks. Down here I've got my corn. That'll be going out in the next couple of weeks. And in there I've got a cherry tomato, which will be go hopefully. So basically, because of my type 2, I am growing, and in here I've got my peas. Because I'm type 2, I am now growing veg that I eat a lot of, and I do eat, right now, eat a lot of cauliflower, broccoli, kale. And I'm growing, sorry, I forgot to show you when I was outside, I'll take you over here. I'm growing a lot of berries, blackberries, blueberries, raspberries, autumn gold raspberries. And I've got pears, apples, and cherry trees. I think that's a bit as far as I can go. Yeah, with type 2 diabetes, there's certain foods you can't eat. I mean, I used to eat an apple or 2 apples every day. Apples and oranges have lots of carbs in them. And it's the carbs that you prefer not to eat. Because carbs turn into glucose in the body, which raises your blood sugar. It's a pain. It's a whole new learning curve for me. It's a pain in the ass. Anyway, the best fruit you can eat as a diabetic is berries. So that's why I'm now growing them. I was going to throw them out, but I'm growing them again this year. I eat a lot of blueberries, a ton of strawberries, and I've got strawberries growing in my greenhouse. Yeah. I got these at a garden centre a couple of weeks back and just put them in there. And when you're cooking, when I'm cooking food for me, I mean, and I've got pears, apples, and cherry trees. I think that's a bit as far as I can go. Yeah, with type 2 diabetes, there's certain foods you can't eat. I mean, I used to eat an apple or 2 apples every day. Apples and oranges have lots of carbs in them. And it's the carbs that you prefer not to eat. Because carbs turn into glucose in the body, which raises your blood sugar. It's a pain. It's a whole new learning curve for me. It's a pain in the ass. Anyway, the best fruit you can eat as a diabetic is berries. So that's why I'm now growing them. I was going to throw them out, but I'm growing them again this year. I eat a lot of blueberries, a ton of strawberries, and I've got strawberries growing in my greenhouse. Yeah. I got these at a garden centre a couple of weeks back and just put them in there. And when you're cooking, when I'm cooking food for me, I mean, sorry, somebody at the door there. When I'm cooking food for me, it's very, very bland, which is why I'm now growing a lot of herbs. So I can add herbs to add flavour. I mean, things like potatoes, mashed potatoes. No. Pasta. So my spaghetti bolognese is out the window. And things like that. You can eat them, but it's carbs, and carbs create glucose, and glucose creates high blood sugar. And I'm determined to beat this. I was 13 and a half stone when I was told I had diabetes in middle of February. I'm now 11 and a half stone, so I've deliberately lost 2 stone. And the way I done that was just stopped eating carbs. That was it. Sugar, obviously. Don't eat sugar anymore. Don't eat sweeties. I stopped eating carbs. And I've lost 2 stone. So I'm hoping I'm going to get this type 2 hut and heat. Sorry, I'm walking about here just blathering. Anyway, It's good to be back gardening again. It gives me something to do, gives me a wee bit of exercise. And I'm glad you saw this video, glad you watched it to the end. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you all later. Bye now.